Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yes, this is a grocery haul, but I'm going to open it up with something really fun. A subscriber sent this to us. I kind of suspect well, I do know what it is, but I suspected that I would know what it is based on the fact that she had reached out and asked if she could send something. So I have it here, and I'm going to open it and share with you because it does pertain to later on what we're going to eat this week. So first of all, huge shout out and thank you to you that sent this to me. I don't know, some people, I'm the kind of person that I'm like, please don't, share. I just prefer not to have that. So I always don't know if I should be saying who sent it to me, but you know who you are, and please just know that it was received with love. And I'm going to share with you what we have here. So I think obviously she watches my videos, because remember I was having a hard time finding gluten-free pasta at Walmart. So I have a penne and the elbows, which are phenomenal. And she also sent the spaghetti and the rotini. So all of these are gluten-free. I'm so humbled and thank you so much, especially the box ones. Like, they're getting really hard to find up here. Then she sent some gluten-free flour. This is a huge bag. This is a 2-pound bag of Krusteaz flour. I do not see this at my Walmart, so I'm curious to see what the cost is for this one versus the Bob's Red Mill. So there's that. We have a Bisquick pancake mix. This is also gluten-free. Yes. So this one, I think, yeah, you can also make waffles, but I don't have a waffle iron, but you could make waffles. And my daughter's like, huh? So, yep, we have the Red Lobster cheddar cheese biscuit gluten-free mix. This is phenomenal to do for breakfast. It's basically like a remake of the McDonald's sausage, egg, and biscuit. You just make some sausage to go with these biscuits and egg if you can do that. Yes, I about cried over this one. My daughter's just like, ah. So, but yeah, no, Red Lobster gluten-free. So that is actually on the menu this week. Speaking of menu, can you get my menu from the car? It's on the dashboard. And then I did tear up when I saw this. I was like, I've been wanting brownies forever. And this is truly the best gluten-free brownie out there. Krusteaz makes probably the second best, because this is pretty expensive, y'all. Krusteaz does make one, but it's a little too gooey for my family. If you like a really gooey brownie, it's perfect, but this one is just right, and this is our favorite. So I about teared up because I have been teasing with my friend back in California. We have one night where we basically watch movies together, just time difference. We'll watch the same movie and then kind of message back and forth. And I've been telling everybody, I just want a brownie. So yeah, I'm really excited about this, and I might even make a batch for the family because I'm kind this way, but then like hoard a couple pieces for later because so good. Brownies are so good. So I wanted to open up this haul with a love box opening from you, the subscribers, because without you, these videos wouldn't be here. So thank you so much. Oh, water leaking. And let's get into today's haul. Let's leave you in suspense a little bit longer. Today is the 21st. So we're right here. So I've been trying to shop on Thursdays, mainly because our Amish salvage store is opened Monday and then closed Tuesday, Wednesday, and then opened on Thursday. And then I just really don't like shopping on Sundays after church. If I can avoid it, it just is so much chaos, especially after church. And I feel like we end up spending more. But I don't know. Let me just put it this way. I don't feel as organized. I feel rushed because everybody is hungry. And I'm just going to, it's worth the extra gas money. So today's the 21st. So pretty much this menu is going from here to here. We did not do tortilla soup for lunch. I had a little bit left over on a gift card we got for Christmas. So we bought one thing of pizza, and look, there's even leftovers. So you want to put that on a plate for Dad?
Sure.
Or maybe put it in this. Then you can take it to work tomorrow. I guess this one. So, but I was thinking I would actually make this tonight, this tortilla soup tonight. I'll just make a batch because I still have this one video I'm doing with how many meals I can make with 5 pounds of chicken, and this chicken needs to be used up. So I think I'm going to make the tortilla soup tonight, and then a lot of these I'll just be able to move on down. Now that's really nice because I have kind of been hoarding our meat because meat is getting a little bit more difficult to find. Now let me just say, there's plenty of meat on the shelves. When I say that, I mean like discounted meat. If I can get it discounted, it just really stretches further and really helps us. So we are here, and then tonight I'm just going to make the tortilla soup, and then we'll have it for lunch tomorrow. And then tomorrow when I make pancakes, I'm just going to make a double batch so we can have it again on Saturday, which my husband ends up working this day. So that actually worked. That was unintentional, but that worked out amazing because especially like carb breakfasts are just really super hard for him, and we're kind of scrambling to figure out something else for him to eat. So that'll work out great. And then I should still have some chicken left over. So I will probably do this lemony chicken soup tomorrow. And we did do a chicken stir fry, but I forgot to film that. And that was this week. So some of these are going to be kind of switched around is the gist of what I'm getting at. So don't forget, tomorrow I will be sharing with you what we ate this week. And that basically starts from Friday to Thursday, I think. I don't remember how my videos end up, but there you go. Okay, here's the haul. I don't have my receipt on me, but it was $127 and some change. I'll put it right here. So we did go $2 over. I don't have anything with Ibotta, and I will tell you why we went over. There was a couple of things that I had no control over. So let's just kind of get into this. One, I have this huge 5-pound bag of tater tots. Kids have been asking me for a long time, can we get more tater tots? Can we get more tater tots? And I just was like, no. And then I'm like, you know what? Peppers were on sale this week. Tater tots, and I found some sausage. So this would make a really good lunch. So I might do that one day. So I picked up this 5-pound thing of tater tots. If I was to make the tater tot casserole, I have a family here in town that I try to make like a meal for, and I would do that with. And then these were the meats that I found on sale. This was $2.31 for a pound of Italian sausage. Again, you can eat it like this, which I have done this before. Again, also using bell peppers, pesto pasta, and then peppers and the sausage, and that's really good, and we really like that, especially if you need a really quick meal. So for $2.31, a love gift, and $2 of peppers, you have a meal that's under $5. And then I don't use a full thing of pesto. My pesto jars are like $2.50. So you can start with rinsing all the dishes that I had asked you to do earlier. For this, I found this package of thighs. It ended up being $1.55 a pound, which is really good for boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And oh gosh, it's like 6.5 pounds. I'm trying to read through this yellow thing. So this is 6.5 pounds. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. There's at least, I would say, 2 to 3 meals here for us. So that's gonna be, let's say 3 meals. So it's gonna be like $3.50 for meat per meal. So that was really good. I have only one thing of yogurt because I still have a full thing of plain. And so we'll mix this. I needed one thing of sour cream. This 16 ounces, $1 at my Walmart. My daughter asked for some white ribbon, but didn't specify. So I hope this is what you're looking for, honey. And then I Was going to buy some canned black beans, but the canned beans are like really dwindling. So, can you go put that in your room, honey? So I was like, you know what? This is cheaper to do anyway. So I picked up a 2-pound bag of black beans. So I picked up 2 pounds of these, and I picked up, I thought some other beans, but maybe not. And then these I also bought. This was $2.50, and this was $2.68. This one I thought would be really good to freeze like chicken broth in. This is a little over 3 cup. I would say almost 4 cups. Does this say on here how many cups it is? Where?
Let me see.
Oh, I thought you said. Anyway, why I got it, it says it is good for the freezer. Okay for the freezer. Perfect for. So I thought that would be really good to put chicken stock in the freezer. And then this one, this is a 2-cup container. And I don't have a lot this small. And this is a perfect size to make ahead for beans, put them in containers, and then put the containers in the freezer for like smaller soup batches. So again, I'm not too much into plastic for storing food, but in my freezer, like last week, my husband dropped a plastic container and it busted this part of it. And I was just thinking, I'm so glad I don't do glass in my freezers because that just happens. And so that's why I have a lot more plastic than I normally do, because I just, you know, take a whole thing like this, I'll cook a lot of it up, and then all I have to do instead of canned beans is I can just take one out of the freezer. So that's what I got some of these for. This is not with this haul because yesterday I did some babysitting. I babysat 7 hours, and I just used that money to pick up some containers like this. Well, I'll show you in just a second. Just to kind of keep things raw and honest here. I have this tomato sauce. It was marked down to $65. I don't always need tomato sauce, but when I do, I never have it. So I thought this would be good just to kind of put aside and have on hand. This was the only bag of carrots I could find except for the huge bags, which I did not really need. So I only got 1-2 bag of carrots because I knew I had a little bit left over this week, and hopefully by next week they'll have more carrots in. So this was $1 a pound for carrots to buy them organic. In California, I remember it being $1.68 for a 2-pound thing of organic carrots at my Albertsons. So that was interesting to compare. Okay, so for the frozen veggies, I have 1 thing of mix. I thought I got 4 things of green beans, but it looks like only 3. Hopefully I don't have a bag missing. I'll check my receipt. And then I spent like 5 minutes trying to price match broccoli florets. So they have a 3-pound bag for $6. And then it's a little over 3 pounds, I think. And then they had these 12-ounce bag for $1. And I was, you know, kind of, okay, you would need two of the bags. You know what? This is exactly why it took me forever. 2 12-ounce bags is 24 ounces. 3 of them is 36 ounces, which is, you know, it takes 3 bags to make a little over 2 pounds. We need 3 pounds. So it just, the mental math took me forever. And then after all of that, after trying to figure out which was the cheaper, which, by the way, buying these at florets is cheaper than buying the 3-pound bag of florets. After all of that, I finally see this tucked way in the back, little tiny one box deep of the broccoli cuts at 77 cents a bag. So, which is what I was trying to find, because broccoli cuts are cheaper than broccoli florets. And they have all of the stems and just better nutrients for you. So, after all that work that I just did for you. So, comparing broccoli florets, get these bags, it's cheaper than buying the big 3-pound bag for $6. And then I got these at 77 cents, which was even a better deal. I have some chickpeas, and when I was buying the black beans, I was like, oh man, I really want a chickpea salad. So I like to make a good green salad, and then with your chickpeas, you kind of basically saute them. They're cooked chickpeas. You saute them in like olive oil with some cumin and some paprika and some salt and pepper, and then you just sprinkle it over your salad, and it's so good. And I just really wanted that again, so I just picked some of those up. I knew my daughter really liked these last time, so I've got some more. And then I picked up another big thing of bacon. I needed 2 this week for our meals. And then I picked up 1 because remember what I was saying, our grocery budget's $125, and I'm trying to use $25 to basically kind of stock up for later months. And then this doesn't go bad till April 21st, which is my birthday. So that was, that'll be good to remember. I picked up another thing of bananas. I do have a few left from when I had to go to my daughter's doctor appointment. We picked some up. There are 6 cucumbers here. I kind of basically averaged 1 a day. When I got home, these were at our grocery store here in town. They were marked down to $1 each after I bought some other ones. See, I think oh, they're right there. Okay, so I bought some at Walmart, and then our grocery store here in town had them for $1, which is a lot cheaper. We have 2 bags of chips here. One, I'm thinking this one would be really good for the tortilla soups. Benjamin, you really need to focus on the dishes for dinner, or so we can have dinner. So we have some of those. I have, you know what? Like I said, I got paid for babysitting yesterday, and as I'm like, oh, but I spent like $6 here, and then I spent $7 here. And it was $127 total. There's actually, we should be adding 6 plus 7. We should be adding $13 more onto my total. So I went a lot more over budget than I originally suspected. That's unfortunate. I didn't really think about that. And normally I use cash, but today I forgot to go to the bank, so I had to use my bank card. Thankfully I did have some cash on me. Anyway, I'm sorry. All that to say, I'm just trying to like, oh, yeah. The eggs I did not get at Walmart. I get them from my Amish lady, and they're about $1.75 for fresh eggs from her chickens. And she had 3 dozen for me this week. I just take whatever she can give me. These are gluten-free bread, and right now, if I share a coupon on my social media, so Facebook, they will give me a $2 off coupon. So these are normally $5.49. And I was able to take off $2, so that made it $3.50 for a loaf of gluten-free bread, which is phenomenal price for gluten-free bread. And this is the best one that we have found. So these will go into the freezer, and it's usually $3.49 or $2.99 at our local Amish salvage store. So it's not too much more to do it with that coupon than it would have been to get it from the Amish salvage store. This was $1.88 for these 3 pounds. The last couple of bags I've gotten, they have been really nasty. Like, here's one. I can already see. So we should take this one out, guys. Steven, can I have you do that? We need to separate the mandarin oranges. There's already a nasty one in here. Okay. So $1.88 for 3 pounds, and we'll just use what we can. A lot of them we've had to throw out. So again, here's some more bell peppers. I actually got these mainly to snack on. We've just been lacking in good vegetables lately, so I'm really trying to get back on that. I have Gala apples. These were 3 pounds for $4. One thing of mushrooms. This is marked down, so I'll do that. Some lettuce for our salads. I'm going to get to this in a second. And then this was another thing I was trying to stock up on, so I would only need like 2 or 3 for this week. And then I bought 3 extra. So these are $1.25 each. So that was that. And then here is some, these are what we kind of use as snacks. This is the best way to do it. This is for the kids that I babysit. The last couple times that I've done this, I ended up making like it for all of my kids, but I'm going to get back on to being strict mom and just being like, no, this is for the kids that we babysit. These are 32 cents a piece, I believe, so like 3 for $1. So there's that. I have 6 onions here. I have 2 things of white corn tortillas. I've already talked about the bread. Okay, I've talked about pretty much everything else. So this is why I went over. I went to go get some of the ones that I always purchase. Oh, feminine things. But this is the only one they have. I need a particular one, and I know this is so TMI, but basically, Always, instead of the store brand, was the only one that they had. They didn't almost have, like, I think there was one of the liners of the Walmart store brand, and that was it. Everything else was name brand. So I ended up with our name brand, and I ended up with a huge bag because they didn't have the small size that I normally purchase. So this was like $12 just by itself. But it'll last a while. So that's one way that we kind of went over. And then I wouldn't have bought the bread, but with that coupon, it was going to expire within the next 2 weeks, and I really wanted to make sure that I got that. And then like the carrots was something that I normally don't. And I thought there was something else, but maybe not. So, okay, let me explain. Okay, yesterday, I did this, so this is so much easier. This is so much easier. Yesterday, I babysat for 7 hours, and she pays me really good. She pays me $15 an hour. So I can't complain. That amazing lady. Huh?
You get $75?
You calculate $75 if it's $15 an hour and I worked
How many
7 hours?
Okay. This time.
Okay, you figure out how much it was. So with that money, I first of all took my son out to coffee. He said, Mom, I really can we go, just you and me, go and have coffee and talk? And I'm like, sure, son. So we went and did that. So that was about $10 there. The other thing that I did was I picked up some more of these storage containers. These are the ones that I used in my pantry. I think I showed you guys in a video. They're just easier to store things. But there's one down there, and then I really wanted some in these two just to kind of like pull out as drawers. So I picked up 2 of those. Okay, here's the, I have this over here. So there's my 2 containers I talked about. Here's the other container. And then remember how I said that when I find things on sale, I kind of purchase them ahead to kind of stick in stockings later? Well, that's what a lot of this is. So I found this to kind of stick in my, I actually might just end up keeping this, to be honest. I'm needing more blank cards. I picked up one of these. My other one busted, and I like to have a small one, so I have that. This has a lifetime warranty. Our other can opener won't open at all. And this one had a lifetime warranty. This was like $12. But I'm going to save all this information.
$5.
Anyway, so I wanted the lifetime warranty, and I'll just save all this information. What usually happens is these teeth do not end up working together on all of mine. So hopefully this will cure that. These were on sale for $2. They were normally like $5.97 each. They were on sale for $2, and my kids have been actually asking for some of these. So I picked up 4 of those. There is somewhere, there was a adult helmet that was really nice for $9. These were for $2. These are the universal pedals, and all of ours are constantly busting. So I have 2 of those somewhere. Maybe the kid took the other one to that too. So that's what I picked up here. Again, like some of these are stockings, and when I find things on sale, I do that. And then these I'm just going to put in my husband's little, basically he just has a box of things to fix bicycle stuff with. And a lot of the tubes and tires were really discounted. So I asked my husband if he could make a list of all of our size tires and things like that, because I still have money left over, and so I would like to kind of stock up on that. So that's how this worked out. I didn't write it down. I didn't do anything, just because I did this instead, and so it was kind of like in and out. So that is how I did that. I didn't put it towards next month. Again, because this wasn't really planned. Babysitting was a last minute gig, which is why one reason I got paid really good. That, and she's just a sweetheart. So I think that's it, and I need to get this food put away. And okay, that's it for another week. And then I feel like there's something else I wanted to tell you. Okay, I think with this opening video, no, that'll be for this. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to come back tomorrow so that you can see what we ate during this week, starting tomorrow, because now it's this food on, and I still have to edit today all of last week's footage. I'll get a good routine going on here, folks. So if you like this video, I encourage you to leave a thumbs up. Those are very helpful to me. And don't forget to comment and leave your money-saving tips. They help others. They spark good conversations down in the comments below. And some of you reach out and are like, hey, I think you should consider this, or have you thought about this, or here's some research that I have done on this and thought you could be beneficial. So sometimes that's one reason why I don't respond to all of you, is because there are times when there's just a lot to process and a lot to just kind of think about. So also too, on that note, I have been teaching my daughter how, so I read every comment. I have a system here. When I read all the comments, when I see it and I read it, I leave a heart, and that lets you know that I've read your comment. And then I've been having my daughter kind of teach her how to help behind the scenes, and she has been the one that has been typing out the responses, and that just kind of has been helping, like, feel caught up, and then I have time to respond to you, because if she can type it all out, it's easier for me to go back, reread it, fix any grammar or spelling mistakes, and then add anything that I would add. But that has cut down a lot of time, so that has been really helpful. And then you guys know that my kids are participating and getting to just read your comments and see your notes and everything. So we thank you for all of that. I gotta get the soup going. So I will see you in tomorrow's video. Have a blessed week, and I'll see you next time.